Welcome back to Red Business in Focus with thanks to Cork's local enterprise offices, where we're meeting entrepreneurs with big ambition. This week we're joined by Mick Whelan of MW Safety Services, which offers a range of services ranging from safety consultancy and training to mental health programs alongside workplace wellbeing initiatives. We have Mick here to tell us more. How are you, sir?
I'm very good, Jonathan.
It's lovely to meet you again. Tell me a little bit about what you do in 30 seconds and then we'll dive into the more interesting parts as I see them.
Yeah, 30 seconds is a challenge. We offer a wide range of safety training, consultancy, advice to clients, mostly small, medium enterprises, with a big focus lately on mental health awareness, anxiety, stress management workshops, just general talks about raising awareness around mental health.
One of the things I want to touch on is because mental health is a big thing, and in this country it previously would have been totally ignored. If health and safety was a thing, it was that you didn't stub your toe or fall off something. Now employers are starting to realise it's more than that, aren't they?
Without a doubt. From my own side of it, I've been involved in industry for 30 plus years actually, more than I can remember at this stage. And we've gotten better at safety in this country, which is great. We have great statistics. Like last year, I think we had the lowest rate of fatalities in a number of years, it's something like 26, which is great, but still too many. 26 is still too many. But I found myself that we don't put enough emphasis on the health side of the health and safety. Both come together, but I don't think we do enough around the health side of it, which is mental health plays a part in that. One
of the things that is a challenge, you mentioned the fact you work with small and medium-sized businesses. A lot of the time, those business owners would say, I don't have time for it. Or, you know, oh God, I can't deal with that on top of all of the safety stuff. But ultimately, it can cost the business money if you don't do it right.
Without a shadow. And look, I suppose I can relate to that to myself because I am one of them. I'm a small and medium enterprise and I face the same challenges, not around health and safety, but managing my cash flow, my finances, and I have to get support for that. So I do feel for the small and medium enterprises because they have to comply with legislation and sometimes it is a big challenge. So what I do and my team does, we make it simple as possible. We give them practical advice, we break it down and make it as easy as we possibly can.
The same cohort of people would use HR advisors. They have accountants, they have professional people, solicitors who look after certain things because it's been established as I need to do that. How do we get them to the frame of mind where they're picking the phone up to you when they have a workplace challenge that is more to do with the health side rather than the safety side?
Good question, Jonathan. I think we have a bit of work to do on it. I think we're slowly but surely realising that there's a bit of work to do. We have a lot of work to do on the male cohort of employees, as you saw from an event we were at recently where there was something like...
Yeah, we were at an event together, you were in the audience and I was on the stage and there was 150 people in the room and it was a wellbeing event and 140 of them were women, which just shows you where men value this.
Yeah. I suppose you could make a joke and say we're the thorns among the roses, but it can be... It's great to laugh and joke about it, but it's a very serious issue and both male and females face the same issues. The women of the audience deal with it better, the men don't. And it's all about talking. We're the best talkers in the world, the Cork people, but we don't talk enough about the important subject that is mental health.
So getting your business to market, the safety side is easy, right? Because the safety courses are well established and a lot of them are mandatory, so you have to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it harder to push the other side of it?
It's very hard. And I suppose at the moment where we're at, we are getting support from Leo. We're trying to digitalise some of the mandatory stuff, let's call it, the safety side of it, streamline our paperwork and offer that to the client and hopefully take the anxiety out of the safety for the client, because you asked me. And then the health side of it, obviously, try and do the same with the mental health awareness workshops. What we try and do is make them a bit fun, a bit interactive, and try and engage the audience.
What has the local enterprise office done to support the business as you're moving into this new direction?
Well, starting off, I suppose, when I started off, I did the basic start your own business course, and I suppose my anxiety levels at that stage
were probably high enough, yeah.
They were high
you could have done with helping yourself.
Because we talked a lot about the first 2 years are a challenge and a lot of businesses go under after 2 years, and I was thinking, gee, I could be one of those, you know. And then I suppose we got the trading online voucher, and we're at the moment now we're on a digital start programme, and we're talking as well about trying to develop our mental health awareness workshops with the help of Leo. which is invaluable, to be honest about it, because it's a big challenge.
The only thing about this, Mick, is it's a growth market, purely because I think as human beings we're evolving to the point where we realise we're not as strong as we thought we were, and the issues that impact us impact people in different ways. So there is a lot of room for growth in your sector, isn't there?
There is. And look, my growth to date has been organic. A lot of people are coming looking for me rather than, I'm not doing a big hard drive on the selling, because I don't believe it's that type of a product. I think it has to come organic, and I've worked with some very good people, and there has been good buy-in, and the feedback has been amazing, because people want somewhere to talk and understand about mental health.
So I'm guessing there's no business too big or too small to have that conversation with you. You welcome all comers.
Oh God, yeah, without a doubt.
What's the website, or how do they contact you?
MW Health and Safety, all socials, Instagram, LinkedIn. We're across Facebook, we're across them all.
You're everywhere.
Trying, Jonathan.
Very good. Mick, it's been a pleasure. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Likewise. Thanks a million.
And that is it for this episode of Red Business. Thank you so much for joining us. Next time, we're going to be joined by Hannah Beckmo from Hannah's Bees. Now, she is a passionate beekeeper, a sustainable entrepreneur, and a writer. She is growing her business from niche to mainstream, from being the first producer of Irish beeswax wraps to selling in Brown Thomas, exporting to the States, and being awarded membership of Guaranteed Irish. So a very unique kind of business, and we'll speak to Hannah next week on Red Business in Focus, with thanks to Cork's local enterprise offices.